doctor in the house, Dr. Dance, that is. Dance psychologist Dr. Peter Lovatt will be revealing what's really going on between our couples.
My name's Dr. Peter Lovatt. I'm a principal lecturer in psychology, and I'm the head of the Dance Psychology Lab here at the University of Hertfordshire. I've always had a love for dance, and that love for dance took me all around the world dancing professionally. And when I was 26, I discovered a new love for psychology. And then I did a PhD, and after that I thought I really wanted to combine my love for dance with my newfound love for psychology. So I combined the two areas of study, founded the Dance Psychology Lab, and here we are today. Here in the lab, we really study 4 areas of research. The first thing we look at is what's the relationship between dance and thinking. The second area we look at is how do we communicate through dance. The third thing we look at is how is your brain hardwired to enable you to understand and to recognise things in dance. And the fourth thing we look at is really the health benefits of engaging in dance. What we've found out is that women move differently at different stages of their fertility cycle. Women at the more fertile stage of their cycle tend to isolate their hips more in relation to the rest of their body parts. And then we put eye tracking glasses on men. And men are drawn to that hip region. And then when they're drawn to that hip region, they say, she is very, very attractive. I also undertake a great deal of one-to-one work. Now what we do here, we take people who have typically dance confidence issues. We work on those psychological blocks which prevent people from dancing. And once we get rid of those psychological blocks, they glide around the dance floor looking absolutely fantastic. Everyone can dance. And I can get anyone dancing, or dancing better.
Literally, all my dreams have come true at once. Please welcome dance psychologist Dr. Peter Lovatt. Thank you. You're the king of dance. So, and you've actually got a PhD in it. We haven't made that up.
No, I really have. Yeah, that's true.
No, you're a genius. No, I know. But we're watching people dancing. You're watching something else, like X-ray vision. You can see other things, can't you?
That's right. We look at the kind of psychology of dancing. So we're looking at things like the relationship between the dancers, and not only when they're dancing, but during the kind of training environment as well. And then we look at things like power and dominance and who's got control within the dance and in the relationship. Also,
let me flag this up, my weird theory, which I've never said out loud before. The people who win the show have got the best connection. Going back to, you know, Jill and Darren, Brendan and Natasha, the people who have, you know, Matthew and Alicia, Chris and Ola. Am I scaring you?
No, not at all.
But, you know,
the relationship.
they've got very, very good relationship. Yeah.
And why that's so good, you see, it really helps people during the training process and then allows them to perform brilliantly when on Saturday night.
OK, let's have a look at some of our couples, because you were doing some dance reading, as it were. Pamela and James, let's have a look.
Now, this is a great example of a fantastic dance relationship. What we see here is James sets up a brilliant environment for her to learn in, and he knows exactly what switches her on. So look, you can see the eye contact there is perfect. They're both smiling and having a lot of fun. And there's something called mirroring going on, where they're both compatible. They're both doing the same kinds of things, and psychologically, they're looking at each other, they're supporting each other, and they look fantastic.
Can I just say something? It's not that I'm not interested in what you're saying, but their salsa looks amazing.
It does as well.
I just have to say that out loud.
The technique is something quite separate.
Right.
So it is amazing, but it's partly amazing because they've got such a good psychological basis to their relationship.
Let's talk about Paul and Ola. What have you noticed when you watch them training? Because you've watched ours.
I have, yeah. Now, there's a really nurturing relationship going on here. What Ola is doing here, look, if you can see, she's constantly talking to Paul. She's constantly reassuring him. It's a very different type of relationship. She's supporting him, talking him through the routines. And what this allows him to do is, because cognitively, he needs to learn those steps. He hasn't got space in his head yet to start performing it and doing some razzle-dazzle with it. But so she's supporting him in that and allowing him to learn the steps and block everything else out. And there's a lovely relationship. And right here, you see now, she's holding on to him still. She's still supporting him, touching him there, saying, it's OK, I'll talk you through this dance and you'll be fantastic.
Oh,
in a couple of weeks' time, he'll be brilliant.
Really?
Yeah.
OK, brilliant. Let's have a look at Goldie and Christina.
Now, Goldie and Christine. Now, Goldie, he's the personality man, OK?
Yeah.
So now, when we dance, particularly in these ballroom and Latin dances, what we have to do is get over our own personality and then put on a character as well. Now, last week, we saw him being the clown, being the funny man. But now, look at him here. He's really serious. A little bit of a smile, and Christine almost looks to say, don't smile. This is a foxtrot. You're being really serious now. And he goes on, and this gives him the foundation to be able to layer on all those personalities and really become much more versatile in his dancing as the weeks go on.
OK, I don't really understand what you're saying lying, but it's good. I'm looking at you, but yes, I'm just nodding. Let's talk about Cara and Artem. They are sizzling, if I can use that word. Sizzling.
And you know what here? They're both asserting themselves. They are intense. This couple are the intense couple at the moment. Well, except Brendan and you know, this is the couple to watch. Well, look at this. And she's not giving him any eye contact at all. And he's counting out loud. He's giving her the counts. She won't look at him, but she responds perfectly every time. Now, what he's saying is, I'm in charge in this rehearsal room, and she's saying, yeah, but I'm a fantastic learner. So he's saying, I'm a great teacher. She's saying, yeah, and I can match you in terms of my learning. Wow. Really compatible.
OK, I love that. I want to sign, I'm a fantastic learner.
Yes.
Although it would not be true. Let's have a look at Scott and Natalie, please.
Well, Scott's got everything here. Right, we might have thought Scott might have had a bit of anxiety, a bit of stage fright. But right here, look at that, the character and the personality. He's really engrossed in this, and the relationship is really close on. They're very, very synchronised together. They're making great eye contact. Oh, look at that. It's an intense moment there.
OK.
And now, of course, what we see with him is he might have issues with performance anxiety. He's a great actor. He's acting the character there, which is good. It'll be great to see what happens when he starts to do other dances, see whether he can still dance in character as well as he can act in character.
OK, you genius of dance. Thank you so much, Dr. Peter Lovatt.